Good morning. This is Rev Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley. Welcome to our meditation this morning on healing our mother. And so I'm going to be giving you some information, and then we're going to go relax in and ask to have revealed in and through and as you your role in protecting and healing this beautiful island, this blue marble island, the only one like it in our universe, as we go into a deeper state. So let me just give you some information about healing our mother and how I got this was from the book, The Overstory, and it is only part of the story for what lies beneath, not only nature and the trees in nature, but the understory of how trees live, communicate, contribute to our human existence is even more richer and more profound, both scientifically and metaphysically. And so as we go through this, and by this, the way the book is used as a metaphor for how all of life communicates on a higher and lower level than we could ever imagine. And that the powers that dominate the way the world works is basically the energetic presence of the one going in and through and as us, and I call it God, but also it is love. It is synonymous with love. So we on this physical 3D dimensional world, we're so lucky we're here. And I've always been told that there are rows and rows and angels wanting to come and incarnate, because on this planet it is the fast track to learning how to love deeper, connect more, because it is the emotional planet. There are planets, they say, that have no emotion. There's other learning karmic paths there. But this one is the one that where we get in touch with Source, and Source is pure love. And what we think into it, because we don't manipulate Source, we don't manipulate nature, we just open up to all of its good and then come from that. So what we are understanding now in this great experiment, as I say, called humanness, is that if we understand what's at stake here, we would be consuming less fossil fuels. We would become aware of our climate change even more acutely. We would stop burning of the forests worldwide, because we know that even in the jungles, and that all of that oxygen that we need, all that carbon dioxide would be leaving the planet if we cut down on fuels and open up to nature taking care of the atmosphere that is so thin. All the astronauts that go into space say it is so amazing when you go above the atmosphere how fragile and how thin it is. So the overstory is that humanity is seen as the protagonist in all of this. And so we question what we can do to continue to not only for us to live healthy on this planet, but for our children and for the power and presence of the children coming to up on this planet to learn how to take care of her. And so also to ensure that there is a planet for our children. So now we're going to just go within and awaken to the love in our hearts. For we are not here to discover about how to save the planet. We're here to discover our eternal beingness, and how when we awaken to this, we discover how we will be influenced, and the planet is influenced by our presence. When we discover who we are, and we can do no harm to any living thing because it's against our nature. There's no thinking about whether you're making good or bad planetary decisions. Those decisions won't even challenge you in your consciousness, for your truth of beingness will absolutely be the way of living. And so, as the Hindus believe that all good qualities come spontaneously, they're not cultivated, we are open and receptive for removing the veil of ignorance and opening up to that pureness of the spontaneity to who we are. No manipulation, no desirous nature. It's taken thousands of years to bring us to this point of the awareness that living harmoniously in the oneness of our Mother Earth and the gift she brings us is so beautiful, and we can change it in a nanosecond. Once we shift the consciousness into possibility of revealing the health of self and the world by finding peace in ourselves, I guarantee you'll find peace in the world, and our children will inherit the peace of beingness and the care and nurturing of all life. And again, I always, throughout all of these meditations, go back to Gandhi's famous statement, become the change you wish to see in the world. So now, let us just relax in and not worrying about changing the world, but awakening to the beauty of who you are, because we know that nothing in the world is changed by force. Force changes things for a while, but it will always come back to its own perfect pattern. And so the way to change the world is to become the light of the truth that changes the world, to connect to it within you, the love and the divinity within you. And so now let us just go within. Feel that energy coming up, 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 like the roots of it, on the roots of the tree. See the light being wrapped around the roots. As we breathe it in, just breathe, breathe, breathe in the energy. And as we breathe that energy in through the roots all the way down, and the light that is wrapped around it, our energetic presence that we are directing in and through and as us, for we are surrounded in an energetic universe that is already in its divinity, in its perfection. And so our job is to breathe it in and spontaneously respond to that energetic presence. And so as we breathe in that energy, into what that which we already are, let the breath of life breathe us, and breathe it on up from the middle earth, up through the feet, and feel it relaxing, relaxing the feet, the ankles, relaxing and energizing at the same time. Right here and right now. The body, relaxing the calves, the knees, the thighs, going up to the root chakra that lies between the legs, the ruby red root chakra, opening it up, wrapping around from the sit bone to the front, all around. And then coming on up to the sacral chakra, below the belly button and above the root chakra, the beautiful orange. I always see it as the orange, like the East Indian orange, Caribbean orange color. Opening that up. And then opening up our solar plexus, coming on up as we breathe it all in, into the yellow, the sun of the yellow, above the belly button, below the heart, wrapping around the back, just relaxing in vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, and yet opening up the self to the spontaneous knowing and understanding and acting from. And now coming on up the back, coming on up the spine, wrapping around the front into the heart chakra, the beautiful emerald green heart chakra. And I always see the lotus there sitting there, open, receptive to any spontaneous idea that comes and moves you at the core of your being, the soul of who you are. Awakens you to who you are, the beauty, the power, the essence, and all of the possibility. In a nanosecond it can happen. Into the oneness, the connectedness to all of life on this planet. And the power and the strength and the beauty of it all. And sitting in that lotus also may be a deity of some sort, or an angel, or someone from the heaven world. And ask to have revealed to you that which needs to be revealed. And maybe there isn't an entity there. Just rest in the beauty of the emerald green heart, in the heart of the lotus, in the openness. And so the energy coming up the spine now, wrapping around, coming up to the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders and the neck. And the neck may even drop. And let it just drop forward, if comfortable. And just relaxing the shoulders, lowering them, rolling them if you want, backwards or forwards, whatever way. For we use in this technological society our arms and our shoulders and our head so much in our neck. So just relax it all in, breathing in all of that power, that energy, and then feel it going down the shoulders, down the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the hands. And I call these your energy wands. Place them in a place that you know. And if you are listening to this for even for a nanosecond, there's a reason you're listening. It's because you have healing properties. And it connects to your healing properties. And knowing that as you use those energy wands and your energetic loving presence on this planet, it is healing presence just in the beingness. And how important it is for you to be here with this vibration that is awake, aware, alert, and now going out, not only just through the fingertips, but just your presence in a room is healing. And those you are attracted to are also healers. They are here whether known or unknown, because they came at a time to help awaken. So let us know that that awakening is spontaneous, and that our mother, who's always been in balance and will always come back into balance, is taking her on the ride with her as we awaken with her. So now that energy coming, wrapping around the beautiful blue throat chakra, as blue as the sky, opening up, that forms the words that connect us many times to those. Just relaxing in the power and presence. And then having that energy come right up through the jaw, up through the third intuitive eye, that lets us know when to heal, how to heal, what to say, that adds energy and power and love and the greater presence on the earth. Does not take away from, ever. And then coming up to the crown chakra, the beautiful, I always say that the soft spot in the baby's head is that connection to the world. And they come in and they know everything and they know why they're here. And yet to experience that humanness of who they are to that completeness, that is when it grows over, goes into the intuitive. And so I foster that intuitive side, that spiritual side that always knows it is connected to the one, the one, the one, expressing perfectly, beautifully in and through the all. That energy is just absolutely now shooting out the top of the crown chakra, surrounding us, just surrounding us. We are immersed in it and it is immersed in us. And now I just have you take a moment here to just connect and allow whatever thoughts, whatever information you have, come in and through and as you in this awakening. Relaxing in. Just breathing in what the God is, love is, in your reverie, in an I am on the out-breath. Just breathe in the fresh air. Bless the fresh air, the breath of God breathing us. The joy of God joying us, the wisdom of God enlightening us. Because there is no time and space, the spontaneity of that oneness, that love, that energy awakening us to the greater presence within us and the great beyond within. And going to the allowing for it to express in greater ways. And embracing it all. Feeling the energy surge in and through and as your body. So now, just breathing in, hearing my voice, awakening wherever you're sitting, your chair, your bed, whatever it is, waking up to the healing power within you, around you, as you shift the consciousness of the planet. Knowing that God is, I am, I love each and every one of you. Mwah! Have a blessed day, as our Rev Lynn says. Namaste, peace out. I'll see you on the flip side.